Okay, first thing we're going to take out is the recoil spring and recoil spring guide. Pull it back, the whole assembly. Grasping the spring, we'll usually withdraw the recoil spring guide at the same time. Don't launch it. Action spring guide. Action spring comes out of the operating rod. Withdraw the operating rod to the rear. You'll note there's a cutout here in the receiver. The operating handle portion, bring back to that cutout. Lift up and off. Turn this over so you can see what we're doing. This little stud fits in this hole. This little tongue fits inside a groove here. So you come back here, so it snaps up. The tongue can come out of the groove. This portion fits in here. Now be aware, I'm going to grasp the rear sight assembly with my left hand, my index finger, and hold it in place so I can withdraw the windage screw. Be aware, the reason I'm holding this sight in place is if I release it and it slides back, I'm going to launch the detent plunger. Set it aside. I can withdraw the spring at this time. I will, just so we don't lose it. Now the sight comes off. I'm going to set it down, and here's our little nut I keep talking about, not wanting to come loose. And it's tight. It's just snug in there. There's no threads. There's nothing holding it in place. It was just snug. Set it aside. Now be aware, hammer's in the cocked position. If you look right through here, you can see the little hole. Use a nail or a punch or an Allen wrench or something to engage in the hammer strut hole. Then depress the trigger, release the hammer. That allows our mainspring assembly to come out of the gun. And I might as well take that apart at this point. First thing I'm going to do is start the spring onto the bolt stop assembly. Again, it's enclosed on one end so it holds onto the bolt stop plunger. Start that spring with the notch to the rear. Slide it down. This little bolt stop tension spring is staked in place. It's a semi-permanent installation. That's the reason we didn't take it out. Depress the bolt stop plunger till the notch is in this position. Slide the bolt stop onto its pivot stud. I'm putting my finger here just so it won't come squirting out of there as I release the bolt stop plunger. Now the bolt stop has tension on the plunger. I'm going to start the plate. Looking on the inside, you can push it down, making sure it moves up and down like it's supposed to.